Hello, my sacred souls. This is Kathleen here to do your Virgo reading for the mid-month for May. I'm actually going to use 3 decks today, maybe some oracle clarifiers. I've gotten 2 additional decks. I got them last night, actually. One of them is the Murder of Crows deck, which I find is fascinating, and we'll look at the shadow aspects of what you're going through with that deck. And then I got the Good Tarot from Colette Baron-Reed. And so this is more positive. Everything's to be read in the upright. I think it will give us a good balance to kind of see where you're coming out. Now, obviously, where I purchased the decks last night, I'm not 100% familiar with each of them. And in some cases, I may jump to the books for those until I become familiar enough with them to not have to do that, which won't take me long, believe me. But I do think it's worth exploring what they have to say, because I've done it in a number of other readings for these mid-months, and it has really worked out and given us some other aspects that we weren't expecting. So with that being said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is a collective read for the Virgo collective. It will not resonate with everyone. What does resonate with you, take. What doesn't, pass it on. You can also check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign as well to get a more well-rounded picture. And if you don't know how to get those aspects of your chart, you can go into the iTunes App Store and just download Code Chart. I don't get a kickback from them for mentioning them or anything. It's just something that I've used in the past. It's very easy to get the information out of it, and you can actually join it with your friends so you know what they're up to with their natal charts as well. And it will give you all those aspects that we talk about in these tarot readings and in astrological videos on YouTube that you may not have any understanding of where yours sits. So I've found some great information myself doing that on my Saturn. So anyway, yeah, Page of Swords and Judgment card. Okay, Virgo, what is going on? Feeling left out in the cold in the subconscious here. There is a decision that will be made. Page of Swords. Oh, yeah, staying up nights. I don't know, is there a legal battle going on here? Maybe, possibly, could be possible. I'm going to move my feather here back over to where it normally sits so I can have some room. This is feeling left out in the cold, and this is your subconscious. This is the beggar and the leper. 5 of Pentacles. Church is behind them. They could go in and seek sustenance and warmth, but they refuse to take the help that is offered to them. And instead, they're outside in the snowstorm, right? So this is also a rejection of spirituality, and not the rejection, but not the acceptance that there is something greater than oneself in spirituality. Makes sense? And that serves as a resource to you in times of distress, which clearly in the recent past has been the case. 9 of Swords is that mental construct where you coulda, shoulda, woulda, if I'd only, or whatever they said keeps you up at night, or whatever you said or didn't say keeps you up at night. Makes sense? And then Page of Swords actually comes in to cut out any bullshit, and this is in the reverse, so there may have been some things said that were brutal, because we've got this 9 of Swords over here, and it looks like you're not going back to say the things you want to say necessarily to whatever generated this. You do feel left out in the cold, though. Okay, Virgo, let's get your conscious mind here. Let's get what's on your mind right now. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. This again is a disconnection from spirit, a disconnection from the self, a disconnection from the things that are important to you spiritually. You've got 2 5s here facing each other. Interesting, right? The Hierophant and the 5 of Pentacles. So not having that spiritual resource, not having that faith, not having something to turn to that is traditional, right? In the traditional construct of something to turn to. In the upcoming and near future, you will have to be patient, though. Temperance is here. This is balancing out your emotion, your head and your heart. Balancing this out specifically. I mean, I think you're all in your mind right now, Virgo. Right? And that needs to be a little more balanced here. There is a decision that's going to come in. Let's see if it's in your favor here. Okay. We've got the Sun. So your general attitude will become the Sun here. You're going to be a little more balanced here going forward. This will be your attitude. I think you think that you are balanced. Now, Chariot is not moving forward though in your environment. This is saying, oh, my attitude is I'm balanced, right? My masculine, feminine's in balance. I'm happy. And then here's the Chariot after it in your environment saying I'm not moving forward. You're going to be stuck in this cycle. Your masculine, feminine, your yin yang, your alpha, omega, all out of balance. Chariot can't move until that comes back into balance. So, head over heart, right? Masculine versus feminine, practical versus emotional. There needs to be some balance here. And I can see in the recent past it's not. And Temperance is saying that it needs to be balanced as well. So what's going on here? Stabbed in the back. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. Doesn't get any more brutal than that. Right? Swords are about communication, words, communication, what was said, what wasn't said, right? Stabbed in the back. That's in your hopes and fears. Got a King of Pentacles here, though, in the final outcome. That could be another person. King of Pentacles is very thoughtful in planning out their future, very strategic. Very careful with their money. I'll give you more information and feedback on that once you've got the star. Your dreams are turned upside down right now. So I don't know if this relationship put you in a situation where you have no faith that something is there for you. Because you've got this King of Pentacles, or if this is someone coming in afterwards. So let's look at some other aspects here to get some clarification on that. Let's get the shadow out of the murder crows here. Spirit for Virgo, can I get some more on that King of Pentacles? Can you give me the shadow aspect of the King of Pentacles story that we've got going on here? What's going on with that? I need strength. King of Swords. King of Swords is pretty blunt, straightforward, says it the way it is, says it the way he sees it. And really, it's a very mental card about there's only my perception of what the truth is, right? My perception of the truth is the most important perception of the truth going. So let me just grab what the literal meaning of this is, because those are the meanings I get from the old Rider-Waite aspect of that, and I could say that using this image, but I want to get a more clarifying definition of it from this particular deck. Let me see. 1 second, guys. I will be right back with you. Knight of Swords. Here we go. King of Swords. Okay. Ambition and a long view of the world has won him many victories. Renowned for taking the right action at the most opportune moment, he has few surviving enemies. To lead, he must be willing to do what is most difficult, to go where others are not willing to go. Though scarred and battered from many battles, he keeps his blade sharpened and delivers a deadly bite. This is heartlessness, ingenuousness, taking the long view, impartial decisions, black and white, right? Is this your King of Pentacles? Let's check out the Strength card here. Ordinarily, this would mean going inside and conquering your inner demons. Let's see what this deck's interpretation of this card is. You can sense and feel the changes within you more than you can see them. Your trials in this wasteland have made you strong. And what is to come requires that you be even stronger than you have ever been. You hear the rumbles of your power deep within, and your greatest adversary cannot escape you. Your unending strength dwells in your mind, your heart, and your blood. It scratches as it bonds, ready to tear and rend and devour. It can never be silenced. There's no need to even try. It can listen. It can be cajoled. It can be loved. This task will take all your reserves, but after all, it's what you've been preparing for. So this feels to me, whoever I'm reading for, this feels to me like some kind of betrayal, some kind of divorce, some kind of long commitment that fell to the wayside. That there's some judgment or decision here that's going to be made where, you know, something hasn't been said, but the decision is going to be that you have to speak your truth, right? That maybe the courts and the environments that are the social norm and the constructs have not done you any favors. Maybe in this divorce or separation, you've not gotten a lot of love from more traditional aspects of culture. You're going to need patience and all the strength you can muster, because there is a divine judgment coming in. The divine judgment is coming in. Divine is coming in to make a judgment call because of what's gone on. Okay? You fear this person too. You fear this person. And you haven't moved forward. You're not moving forward from this. Maybe this is a long outstanding situation that you're trying to resolve now. Let's go to the good tarot and see what positive things are happening here, okay? Oops, sorry, I switched my crystals. I don't like to do that. They each have their own deck. They each have their own deck for a reason. These cards are still really new, so they're kind of hard to shuffle. Sorry about that. It's going to take me a second. I know. I don't mean to make you wait around at all. Honestly. Okay. Good tarot, Spirit. Good tarot for Virgo. What are the positive aspects of this spread? What is going to come out positively in their favor? What can they do to make sure things are... Oh, where did that come from? More positive and balanced, please. More positive and balanced for Virgo. To their highest good, Spirit. King of Fire, King of Wands. Meets the King of Swords, right? King of Fire is someone who is passionate and vivacious and creative and loving here. Has matured past that kind of player energy into someone who appreciates the long haul. Yeah. And I'm going to get into that in a second. I'm going to get a couple more cards here. And actually, we had 3 over here too. I have to go back, and this is your guides are keeping an eye on you. I know, because I read that earlier. Your people who've gone before you are keeping an eye on you in this situation, and they're going to be there to help you. So you've got King of Fire, Love, which is know the divine loves you. So you've got your spirit guides here, your ancestors keeping an eye on you. This is know that the divine loves you and is keeping an eye on you. The moon is you can't see what you don't know yet, but trust in spirit that it will be the best thing for you. And 6 of Earth. So let me get out this 6 of Earth, because 6 of Earth or 6 of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite is about fairness, about being dealt with fairly. Unexpected resources and happy surprises come your way. There is generosity. What I have set forth in love comes back to me many times over. As the generosity of others becomes apparent and unexpected resources show up for me. The universe is exhibiting its generosity, reminding me that the world is full of pleasant surprises. Inside the pretty package is tangible aid. This is a gift from Spirit directly to you. Just when I was beginning to doubt, I was reminded of the treasures I am entitled to receive that show up at my door. What will I unwrap today? Spirit loves you and your ancestors are there watching you. You may not be able to see everything at this time, okay? But the universe has an eye on you. And they're going to make sure that you're okay getting through this. All right? Rest assured that it is going to work out better than you think. The universe is going to be more generous with you than you think is going to happen. Spiritual influencer, creative, inspired leadership. And this is King of Fire. I believe this is you. When I am aligned with spirit, I am a powerful leader who inspires others. My mastery benefits others as I teach them directly at times and indirectly at others, modeling what they might aspire to do. So you lead by example. Okay. How can I be confident in my own abilities and vision without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? So there will be some new ideas and surprises presented to you that you will have to learn to become more adapting to. Okay. But you do serve as a role model. Perhaps it's for your kids. Perhaps it's for your friends. Perhaps it's for this individual over here. Of what happens when when you're kind and magnanimous and generous and lead by example. Okay? Because this energy here is very challenging. But remember, you don't know everything at play. And spirit loves you. And your ancestors have got your back. Your spirit guides have got your back here. All right. Interesting, Virgo. We'll see what happens at the end of the month for the reading. If you liked this and you like having the shadow aspect in the read, let me know in the comments below. That would be great if you could do that. Then I'll know to do this more frequently for you guys. And as this is a mid-month, I'm going to leave it there. But I do think that a decision is going to be made that will benefit you more than you think it's going to benefit you. So if you're worried and staying up all night and you're racked with anxiety, remember that what you think about, you bring about, and you can't manifest the best unless you vibe at a higher frequency, okay? Turn some good music on. Like go out in your car, go for a ride, turn some good music on. Dance around the kitchen, make your favorite cake. Do something positive that's just fun that you can manage to do right now with the situation that you're in, whatever that is for you. And think about something other than thinking about this. And try and keep your mind off this because it's not serving you here. You have to get some patience here because this is going to take some time, I think. It's going to happen in good divine timing, but it is going to happen. And there is going to be that judgment call made in your favor. So, I know right now there's some doubt here about why this happened to you and how this could have happened to you. And nobody's looking out for you, but they are. Okay? They definitely are. All right, Virgo, I wish you much happiness for the rest of the month. And if you want to... If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe so other Virgos in the same situation can hear it. Because generally what's happening in the collective is with a lot of people in the collective. You know what I mean? I see that every time I do readings. It's funny. I'll do readings and then I'll go to other readers and I'll look at what they're saying. And it's the same thing that I said in my readings for the collective are relatively similar. And then I go to other readers and it's the same. Like there's a theme here for a reason. And if you're born in the same astrological sign, sometimes you have similar things going on in your life, during certain periods. So just be cognizant of that. Like, share, and subscribe if you can, if you want to. And if not, that's okay too. That's up to you. That's your choice. I will see you at the end of the month though. And we'll get going on June. Hopefully this will get some resolution faster than you think. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.